Hi and welcome along. Today we're going to focus a little bit on strength and then we'll finish with some stretching. So let's just start with our breathing so we can relax body and mind. So sit yourself nice and comfortable, spine straight, close your eyes, and then just take a nice slow breath in and then gently exhale through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then take a deep breath in. Hold that breath, tuck the chin, block the blood into your throat. Lift the chin and exhale. Again, inhale. Hold the breath, tuck the chin. Lift the chin and exhale. Inhale, hold the breath, tuck the chin, lift the chin and exhale. And then take a deep breath in and gently exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. And then take a breath. Hold that breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Again, inhale. Hold the breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Hold the breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. And then take a deep breath in. And gently exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. And then we're just going to energize the body, so we'll inhale, reach up, exhale, pull down. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And then relax the hands, take a deep breath, and gently exhale. Again, inhale, and exhale. And then we just want to alternate the breath, so use your right hand opposite to me to close your right nostril. Inhale through the left. Close the left with the ring finger, open right, exhale. Inhale, close, open, 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 exhale. Again, inhale, close, open, and exhale. And then release the hand, take a deep breath. And gently exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. And then open up your eyes. We're just going to stretch through the wrists. So just press your right hand forward and then pull the fingers back, pushing through the palm just to stretch through the lower half of the wrist. And then drop the fingers down, push the back of the hand, and then straighten through the arm just to get the stretch through the top of the wrist. And then we'll do the other side. So press the left hand, pull the fingers back until you feel that stretch. And then release, drop the fingers down, pull the back of the hand, and then straighten. And then we're just going to roll through the wrist. So just go around for 3, 2, 1, and then come the other way for 3, 2, 1, and then just make little stars, 3, 2, 1, and then shake it out. And then come onto your hands and knees. We'll start our warm-up. So cat and cow stretch just to get the spine moving. So bring the hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, extend the spine, looking up. Exhale, curve, suck the belly in. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, curve. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And then come to neutral spine, tuck those toes, lift the hips and come to that down dog. So we're just going to walk it first, pressing one heel into the ground, switching to the other side, bending through the opposite leg, just to kind of stretch out the Achilles, slowly bring some warmth into our muscles. And then keep the feet still, press both heels towards the mat. So you want to push your chest towards your thighs, finding that length through the spine. And then bring the knees down, step your right leg forward, coming into low lunge, reach the arms up and forward, relaxing through the hips, just make sure the knee tracks over toes. And then open arms, open chest towards the right side, looking back to twist. And then release the hands down, step yourself forward into forward fold. So keep the knees nice and bent here because we're just warming up. Relax the chest and shoulders if you need to come a little bit higher, elbows on thighs. And then we're going to get straight into the legs. So bend the knees, sit into your chair pose, suck the belly in, reach the arms forward. So try and lengthen the spine as much as you can by pushing the hips back and the chest forward. And then come to standing, squeeze the glutes, little baby back bend. Come back to chair pose, so push the hips back, sitting the weight into the heels. And then release the hands down. Now take the right foot back, right knee on the ground, we're on the left side. So inhale, reach the arms up and over just to stretch. And then open both arms and chest to the left side, looking back to twist. And then release the hands, come to your plank. So make sure the hands are just under the shoulders. And if you need to, bring the knees down if you need. And then we're going to come down for 5, 4, hug the elbows in, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, just the chin and chest. Exhale down, reach the arms forward. We're going to do opposite arm and leg. So lift the right hand, lift the left leg, lift the chest, and then switch to the other side. Left hand, right leg, and go again. So we're kind of like swimming. Switch to the other side, switch again. One more each side, switch. And last time on the left. And then release it all down, bring those fingers back, straighten the arms, lift the chest to up dog, roll the toes back, we go to our down dog. Now we're going to do the left side again, just to confuse you. So bring the knees down, step the left foot forward, bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades, tuck the chin. And then lift the arms up, drop the chest to stretch. And then release the hands, step yourself forward into forward fold. Relax the chest down. Remember, if you need to bring elbows to thighs, no problem. Sit into your chair pose again, but this time bring the hands behind. So drop the hips, hands behind, interlace, squeeze the shoulder blades. You can look up. Bring the arms forward. Standing tall, squeeze the glutes, baby back bend. Sit back into your chair pose, push the hips back. Lengthen that spine and then release the hands. Chest down. So this time left foot back, left knee to the ground, and we're on the right side. So bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades, tuck the chin. And then drop the chest, lift the hands to stretch. And then release the hands to the floor, step yourself back to your plank pose. And then coming down to the ground, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, just to chin and chest. Exhale down, lift both legs up, and then separate the legs, bring them together, open, close, open, close, 2 more, open, close, give me 1 more, open, close, and then relax the legs down, just lift the chest and hold. And relax everything, straighten the arms, come to your up dog. Engage the legs here, try not to relax them. So engage, and then roll the toes back, we go to down dog. Now lift the right leg, but keep the hips square. Step the right leg forward between the hands. If you need to put the knees down to do this, please do. If you need to help the leg to get there, please do. Coming into long lunge. And then we're going to open the right arm, twisting towards the leg. Stay here, bend the top arm behind the back, pull the shoulder further back. Release the hand down, step yourself back to your down dog. We're going to do the other side. So lift the left leg, keep the hips square. Step that left leg through the hands. And we're going to come to our twist. So left arm lifts. And then bend the left elbow, bring the hand behind the back, pull the shoulder back. And drop the hand down. Step yourself back to your down dog. Now we're going to do that again, but this time we're going to step wider. We're going to go outside the hand. So this time I want you to lift the right leg, but open the hip. So you can lift it as high as you want. Bend the knee, drop that foot outside the hand. Get it there however you can. If you need to put the back knee down, absolutely fine. We're going to twist again. Lift the right arm up. This time we're just going to come straight back down and then push back to your down dog. And then lift the left leg, open the hip, and then step that left foot outside the hand, nice and wide, however you can get it there. And then lift that left arm to twist. And then bring the hand down, step yourself back to your down dog. And then bring the chest forward, coming to your plank. Bring the left hand to center, turn to the right side, lift the right arm up. Now here we're just going to take that top hand, we're going to bring it underneath the chest. If you can't do that, just stay here, hold, or put the bottom knee down for support. Okay, so top hand just tucks in underneath for 5, and lift, 4, and lift, 3, and lift, 2 more, and lift, last 1, and lift it up. Come through the middle, we're going to do the other side. So find your plank, bring the right hand to center, turn and lift the left. Make sure those feet are separated because that's definitely going to help with the balance. And then top arm comes underneath the ribs for 5, and lift, 4, and lift, 3, and up. Give me 2 more. Last 1, and lift. And come back to your plank. And then lift the right leg up to hip height, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side, lift the left, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the toes, come to the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, chin and chest. Exhale down, reach back, grab hold of both ankles. And then flex the feet. Grab hold, we're going to lift up and down for 5, so go up for 5, and down, so get back, 4, and down, 3, down, 2 more, and then the last one we're going to hold up, so stay, 3, 2, 1, very good, relax down but don't release, grab those feet. So either bring the heels towards the glutes if you're really stiff, otherwise, try and push the feet slightly wider. Just be gentle with yourself. A nice big breath here. And then release. A little bit more work for the arms. So bring those hands under shoulders, slightly back. We're going to just lift up and down into up dog. So straighten the arms and lift for 5, and then lower, 4, and lower, 3, and down, 2 more, and lower, last one, lower back all the way to the ground, and then take a little breath, and then bend the right knee, open the hip, and then drop the toes to the other side, just to twist and stretch. Give the arms a little break. And then come through the middle. We're going to go the other way. Left leg bends, open the hip, twist, and release the spine. And then come back to center. Inhale, lift to up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. Now the next move, we're going to bring knee to nose. Now if you're not as strong, just do this on your knees, and you're just going to come to all fours, extend the back leg, bring the nose to knee, and that's all you need to do. If you're going to join me, we're going to be in our down dog. We're going to lift the right leg up. We're going to come into a plank and then bring nose to knee. Okay, so choose your option here. Take a nice big breath. Lift that right leg up, whether you're on your knees or on your toes. And then bring the knee forward, nose to knee for 5. Extend it back. 4, so come into your plank and back. 3, back. 2 more this side. Push it back. 1 more. Back we go. Drop the toes. Go to the other side. Left leg lifts up. Knee to nose for 5. And back. 4. 3. Almost there. 2, come on, 1 more, pull it back, relax the foot, and come into your down dog. And then just take a little breath, bring the knees to ground, a little bit more work for our core. So I want you to bring your elbows under your shoulders, interlace the fingers. We're going to come into dolphin's pose. So tuck the toes, lift the hips, and then just stay, push the chest back towards the knees to stretch the shoulders first. And then we're going to come in a forearm plank. So I just want you to walk the feet slightly back and then bring the chest forward, making sure the shoulders are over the elbows. And then we're going to hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can stay here if you want to challenge. Lift your right leg to hip height. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep holding. We're going to go the other side. So left leg lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the toes. We're going to hold for 10 more. Go. 10, 9, 8. Suck the belly in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hips down. Elbows under shoulders, lift the chest to swings pose. Try not to relax here. Push up, open that chest. Take a little breath. And I'll let you have a little break now. So just come down, push to your knees. Just take the knees out to the side. Sit your hips back, come to child's pose. Relax the forehead, walk the hands forward, and just relax through the arms. Give them a little release. And then take the hands over to the right side, add a little side stretch. And then take the hands over to the left. And then coming back to center. And then very gently come to all fours. And we're just going to go back to our down dog. So just tuck the toes in, lift those hips, find your down dog. And then we're just going to strengthen through the legs. So lift that right leg up and open the hip again for your 3-legged dog. You're going to step forward, so bring the right leg through the hand, step forward, keep the back heel off. If the balance is not there tonight, then you can drop the back heel, okay? So find yourself in your long lunge, find your balance, and then lift the arms up and over. Bring the hands behind, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift through the arms. Release the arms, take a nice big breath. Exhale, lean forward. And then bring the palms together in front of your chest, twisting to the right side. So bring the elbow over, press the hands, lift and twist. And then come back to center. We're still on the same leg. Bring the arms up. Bring the back knee towards the floor, but not all the way down. If you need to put it down, no problem. 3, 2, 1. Straighten the knee. Bring the hands down. Step yourself back to your down dog. And then lift the left leg up, open that hip, step that leg through, come to your long lunge, however you can get there. Find your balance, reach those arms overhead. And then bring those hands behind, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the hands to stretch. Release the hands, inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, reach the chest forward, make the back nice and long. Palms together in front of the chest. We're going to twist to the left, so bring the elbow over. Press the hands, lift and twist. And then coming back to the front. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Bend the back knee towards the floor and hover. 3, 2, 1. Straighten the knee. Bring the hands down. And then bring the back heel down. We'll stay here. We're going to lift up into our warrior 2. So lift the chest. Open the arms, turn the back toes to the side in your warrior 2. Very good. So just make sure the knee is tracking over the toes. Inhale, lift into your sun warrior. And then release the hand, straighten the knee, a little break for you. Reach to the left, relax the hand, lift the top arm to the ceiling, coming into your triangle pose. And then we'll just extend that, so bend the knee, reach the top arm towards the left. If that's too much, elbow to thigh. So just make sure you always work the hips down before you come lower. And then very gently rise yourself back to your warrior 2. Straighten the knee, turn the left toes to the side, right toes to the right, and come into your warrior 2 on the other side. So make your body nice and long, sit nice and low, working through the hips. Very good. Inhale, lift into sun warrior. And then coming back through your warrior 2. And then from here, a little break, straighten the knee, reach to the side, relax the hand, lift to the ceiling. And then bend into the right leg, reach the right arm over, option with the elbow to thigh, drop those hips, and then find your stretch. And then very gently rise yourself back up, straighten the legs, turn both feet out, just adjust them so you're comfortable for balance. Bend into your legs for a wide squat, palms together, sink into the hips, take a breath, and then exhale over to the side. And then inhale, lift. Exhale the other way. Just keep pushing those knees back. Inhale, lift. Hands behind, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades. And then straighten the legs. Release the hands. And come to standing. A little bit of balance. We're going to challenge the balance a little bit, use the legs a little bit more. So I'll just show you the sequences to make it a bit easier. So hands can be obviously out to the side if you have problems with the balance, or to your hips. Otherwise, you're just going to follow the arms with me. What we're going to do with the leg is we're going to bring the toes to the knee, extend the leg forward, toes to the knee, extend the leg back, toes to the knee, extend to the side as you lean into your star pose. So let's do that together. Reach the arms up, take a nice big breath, and then bring those toes to knee, find that stability. And then take the toes forward. Suck the belly in, it definitely helps. Toes to knee. Now bring the chest forward as you reach the arms forward and take the leg back. Coming into your warrior 3. Lift the chest, bring the toes to knee. Find your balance. And then go to star pose. So reach over to the left, extend to the right, and then bring toes to knee. Very nice. And release it down. So guess what? We've got to do that on the other side. So just shake it out and then come to the other side. Find your balance. Take a breath, toes to knee. And then extend the leg forward. Bring the toes in. Push the leg back. Chest comes forward, reaching long through the arms. Lift the chest, toes to knee. And then come to the side, leaning over to the right, extend to the left. Find your star pose. And then toes to knee one more time. And release. Interlace the fingers, press the hands up. Lift the heels. And then we're going to keep the heels off, bend the knees, sink as low as it feels comfortable. Just remember you've got to come back up. Take a breath, keep those heels off. Push, use those quads. And relax the heels down. Take a nice big breath again. Exhale just over to the side to stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale the other way. And come back to center. And release, and we'll just do dancer's pose. So option is outside of the ankle if you're especially tight through the shoulders and back. Or option if you're more flexible, hand to the inside. Just make sure the palm comes out, the thumb is up. Do not twist, okay? Needs to be nice and natural so that you can open up through the hip, shoulder, and back. So find your balance, and then when you're ready, slowly come forward and lift. And it definitely helps to either look forward or slightly forward and down. See what works for you. If you need to have a slight knee bend, absolutely fine. And then come back and release. So we do the other side. Choose your option, outside or inside. And then find your balance. And then take a breath. And exhale, come forward. Very good. And release. And then I just want to extend the back. So bring those feet outside the hips. Bring the hands to your lower back or a little bit higher if you need more support. Soften the legs, elbows in, and then drop back into your back bend. Just to release any tension in that spine. And then very gently tuck the chin, coming up, interlace the fingers. Take a nice big breath. Exhale, come forward, and just find a forward fold. Release the hands. Now you can bring elbows to thighs, hands to the shins or the ankles. Relax the chest down, chest towards the thighs. Bend the knees so you can bring the palms to the floor. We're going straight into crow pose. So you can bring the knees on the outside of the elbows. Push those elbows into where the knee joints bend. Knees are forward. Open the hips. Find your balance. Try not to jump into it. For those who are more advanced, bring the knees up and behind. Lift the hips high. And then come onto the back of the arms. And then very gently, you can release. Drop the feet down so you come straight into a Hindi squat. If you need to have the heels off, absolutely fine. Lift the chest. Hopefully eventually those heels will come down and you'll be able to sit nice and tall. And then very gently release. Sit yourself down. A little bit more core work. So I want you to place the feet on the floor. For this one, fingers are towards the hips. I'm going to give some options here. This one's really good to strengthen this lower core that we need for a lot of our exercise, more advanced poses in yoga. So option one is just to lift the hips, drop the hips down. That's all we need to do, okay? It's still going to work the strength. Option two, lift the hips, slowly start to pull it back. Lift the hips, slowly start to pull it back. For those who are ready, you're going to lift the hips, pull the hips through, and then push up. So let's do that together. We're only going to do 7 today. If you can't do 7, do 3, 2, 1, whatever feels good. Lift the hips up, and let's go back for 7. And lift. 6, do it in your own time. Lift. 5, lift. 4, lift. 3, Give me 2 more. And 1 more. Whew. Lift. Sit yourself down. We'll have a little break. Straighten the legs forward. Take a nice big breath. And then exhale, come down. Now, it's not about touching the toes. Just relax the chest here. We just want to have a little breather. And then very gently roll yourself up. And then grab hold behind the knees. Lift the feet. So we're in boat pose. Chest comes towards the thighs. Release the hands. All we're going to do is tap the toes. So if you can't do that, just keep holding on. You can still try and move the legs. But try and release the hands and balance. Tap the right foot down and lift, left, right, left, right, left. 2 more each side. Right, left. Keep that back up. 1 more. And on the other side. And then hold. Drop the feet down. Bring the chest in. Take a little breath. I'm going to do 1 more time, but not with the toe taps. Grab hold, lift the toes, chest in, find your balance if you can, and if you want a little bit more, extend the legs, and we're going to hold. 3, 2, 1, drop it down, and hug it in. And then 1 more time, just same as that one. Grab hold, set yourself up, chest in, find your balance, release, and then extend if you can. 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. And then I'll let you stretch. So just drop the knees to the side, coming into a butterfly pose. So I want you to grab hold of the feet, and then I want you to push the knees down as much as you can, or you can hold the ankles and just apply that little bit of pressure just to see if you can use the muscles to open the hips a little bit more. Sitting nice and tall, obviously. And then relax it, take a nice big breath, and then exhale, just come forward and relax into the hips. And then very gently sit yourself up. Now I want you to put the right foot on the ground, tuck the left foot in so it goes behind. So option 1, you're just going to be here and bring the arms out, okay? Try and push that knee back with the elbow. Option 2, you're going to start to bend the arms, bring the other arm behind. Keep lifting the chest, it definitely helps. And then option 3, for those who are more flexible, you're going to come all the way around the knee, so you hook your arm around, and then you grab hold and you interlace. Please do not overstretch those shoulders. Just go to where it's most comfortable. This is fine. Keep pushing the knee back so you're opening up the joint. And then this is a good one when you interlace because it's just helping to open the shoulder joint. And then release. Extend the leg to the side. Take a nice big breath. And then exhale, come towards the toes. So try not to drop the chest because it's not about touching those toes. Keep opening up the chest. If you need to bend the elbow, no problem. For those more flexible, drop the bottom arm down, and then you start to reach for the feet. So this one's really nice because it just releases all that tension. It builds up into the lower back and into that hip joint. And then very gently release. Take a little breath. And then exhale, just walk the hands forward. Try not to lift the hips. It's not about coming as far forward as you can. It's about just trying to keep the hips down, stretching through the back. And then just breathing. And then very gently come up. And then we're going to do that twist on the other side. So relax the right leg down, and then bring the left foot in. So the closer you can get it, the easier it is, because obviously if it's far away, it's not as easy. And if it's too hard with it in front, you can bring it behind to give yourself a little bit more room. And then find that balance. Push that knee back. And then if you want the extra, come around, interlace, and sit nice and tall. And then just breathe. extend that left leg out, take a nice big breath, and then exhale, come over to the other side. Just see how this side is feeling. Keep opening the chest, and then find your stretch. And then very gently release and come up. And then take both legs out to the side, coming into our middle splits or our straddle pose. So something that does help for some people is just to pull the glutes out a little bit. Keep the chest forward so that you keep the hips tilted forward. Just try not to drop the feet in, feet back, so keep those knees back. You can hold on because that helps to support the spine, or you can bring the hands down and find your stretch. And then just take a nice big breath into those inner thighs. Just be very gentle with them as you try and release. And I know this is a very difficult pose for a lot of people, so just be gentle with the body, be patient. And then very gently lift the chest. Bring those legs in just for a twist. Bring the right arm around, left hand back. Inhale, lift, look back to twist. And then come the other way, hug with the other arm. Left hand back, lift, and then twist. And then coming back to the front, extend the legs for your tabletop. So fingers towards the hips for this one. Point the toes. If you've got back problems, bend the knees flat on the floor like before. And then everyone else, we're just going to lift up. And then sit yourself down, coming into our hamstrings. So take a nice big breath. Exhale, come forward. And then just stay here, breathing. And then take notice of your shoulders. Are you straining through the shoulders? Try and relax them. Take notice of your hands. Are you gripping? Try and relax the hands. And then kind of pay attention to your legs. Where do you feel that stretch? Breathe into that area and then exhale, relax those muscles as much as you can. And then very gently roll yourself up. This time tabletop with one leg, so right leg comes in, fingers towards the hips. Lift the hips, lift the chest. Sit yourself down, single leg stretch, so just drop the knee out to the side. Take a nice big breath, and then exhale, come forward, and then stretch into that left side. Same thing, you don't have to grip, you can just relax the arms. We're trying to relax the muscles as much as we can now. And then lift the chest just a little bit. Bring the right hand outside the foot, ankle, leg, wherever it comes. And then lift the left arm back to twist. And then bring the hand back to the front. Sit yourself up. Extend the right leg. Bend the left leg. Foot on the floor for tabletop. And then bring the fingers towards the hips. Point the toe. Lift the hips up. And then sit yourself down, drop the knee out to the side, and then take a breath, and then exhale, come forward, stretching into the right side. And then gently lift the chest. Bring the left hand outside the leg or foot somewhere, and then take the right hand back to twist. And then coming back to the front, lift the chest, extend both legs forward, but just take them slightly wider than the hips. Take a nice big breath, and then exhale, come forward into another forward fold. And then very gently roll yourself up. And we're going to come into shoulder stand. So option here is just to lift the legs up. If you know where you're going, just lift into your shoulder stand. Otherwise, relax the chest back, lift the legs. You can either support them with the sofa or the wall, or you can use a strap, hold them up, or just use your hands just to keep them up. It's not about stretching through the hamstrings, it's just keeping the legs in the air. And for those who want to go into full shoulder stand, you can either come from the ground and lift yourself up, or you come from up onto your elbows, rock the hips up, find your balance, extend the legs, and then as you get more flexible, you start to lift a little bit more. And then just try and keep that neck still, relaxing through the legs. And then very gently lower the feet behind the head. Bend the knees as much as you need to get them down. And if they're hovering off the ground, no problem. So this is really good. It just helps to open up through that tightness in the lower back and the upper back and neck. And then very gently just lower the hips back down to the mat. Nice and slow and controlled. And then very slowly bring the feet all the way down. And then we're just going to come into fish pose. So push yourself onto your elbows. Bring the hands behind the lower back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, relax the head back. So we're just releasing all the blood that's just built up in our neck. And then tuck the chin, release the hands, relax the chest. Hug those knees into chest. Bring the forehead to your knees. Relax the head back. Keep hugging the right knee in. Extend the left leg. And then coming into half happy baby pose. So option 1 is just to grab the inside of the knee and pull the knee down. Option 2, grab hold of the sole of the foot. Just relax the other arm down to the ground, and then we're just pushing the knee towards the floor just to open up the hip, hamstring. So try not to relax the heel too much. Unless you're very tight and you can't hold on, then that's fine, but we're trying to open up the leg, kind of like doing a half squat. And then release the leg, extend it up to the ceiling, grabbing hold anywhere it feels comfortable, or use a strap if you have it. If it's too much with a straight leg down, just bend the other leg onto the floor. And then bend the knee, grab hold with the left hand, pull the knee across the body, open the right arm, coming into a twist. Now if this is very difficult, you can put something underneath your leg to support, or you can drop the foot to the floor, just so it's not hanging in the air, because we're trying to relax the body now. We don't want any tension anywhere. gently come back to center. Extend the right leg down, bend the left knee and hug it into chest. And then either grab behind the knee, pull the knee down beside the chest, or grab hold of the foot. Try and open the foot a little bit if you can, and then push the knee down. Always just work with your flexibility and just go as far as your body will allow you to go. And then release the foot, extend the leg to the ceiling, grabbing hold wherever it feels comfortable. And then just stretching into this hamstring, and if you need to bend the right knee to take the pressure off, please do that. And then bend the knee, grab hold with the right hand, pull the knee across, open the left arm, looking away from the knee, and same thing if you need to support with the pillow underneath or drop the foot to the floor, thigh, that's absolutely fine. And then just try and relax into the twist. And then come back, hug the knees to chest. And then come into happy baby pose. So grab hold of both soles of the feet this time, drop the knees wide. If you can't hold the feet, just grab the inside of the knees and just slowly work on opening through the hips. And then if it feels good, just rock side to side. It just kind of calms the nervous system, massages the spine and hips. And then release the feet, extend the legs out to the side into straddle pose. So you can either push from above to apply a little bit of pressure or support from underneath. So I kind of put my elbows on the ground just to support the legs. And then for those more flexible, can also grab the toes, but just make sure you're nice and relaxed. We don't want to put any tension in the body now. And then release, bring the soles of your feet together into a butterfly. Grab hold of those feet and then bring the toes towards the knee. Toes towards the face. And then release, hug the knees to chest, gentle rock from side to side. And then just extend the legs up. You can hug the thighs wherever it feels comfortable or higher on the legs. Just bring the legs towards the chest. For this one, just try and relax the hips down. Don't lift the hips up. So the legs are not going to come very far. And then bend the knees, hug them into chest. And then bring the feet to the floor. We're going to come into a hip stretch before the twist. So just listen very carefully. Take the arms out to the side. Hook your right over your left. You're going to drop the knees to the right. So we're coming into a hip stretch, not a twist. So pull the knees to the right side. So right is on top. Pull the knees to the right. And you'll find that stretch coming through the hip and the lower back, hopefully. come through the middle, we're going to go the other way. Now we're coming into the twist, so drop the knees to the left, looking away from the knees, coming into a twist. Now if it's too much with the crossed legs, uncross them and just come into a normal twist. And then just make sure those shoulders are relaxed, eyes are closed, so we can start to just relax and release the muscles. And then very gently come up and over through the middle, uncross the legs. So this time left hooks over right. Drop the knees to the left, so it's the hip stretch first, not the twist. And just find that stretch into the hip joint, into the lower back. And then very gently lift the knees up, drop them to the right side, coming into a twist, looking to the left, close your eyes and just relax. And the same thing, if it's too much, uncross the legs, because we want to be nice and relaxed now. Gently come back to center, uncross the legs, hug the knees to chest, and just gently rock from side to side. And then we're going to come to Savasana pose. So you can either just extend the legs to the ground, relax the arms, just make yourself nice and comfortable, or bend the knees and then take the feet slightly wider so you can drop the knees together. That's going to support the lower back. If your back does hurt, it's good to put like a little pillow or something underneath just to support, or just put the legs up against the wall and just stay there, breathe and relax. So find where you're going to be comfortable. Then I want you to tuck the chin, lengthen the neck, stretch it out, and then spread the shoulder blades wide. Allow those legs just to naturally roll inside the hips wherever they are. Kind of just move around until your body feels nice and comfortable on the floor. And then take a nice deep breath in. And then very gently exhale. Just allow the body to melt into the floor. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then just see how your body's feeling. Is there anywhere you're holding tension or energy? Just make sure you relax those muscles, especially where you tend to carry your tension, like the shoulders or back. Allow those muscles to release. Let the floor do all the hard work. And then just find that moment of peace and quiet so you can completely let go and relax. And then just bring your attention back to your breath. Just take a nice deep breath into the body. And gently exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. And then move your fingers and toes, bring some awareness into the body. Stretch the arms overhead, stretch the legs, make the body nice and long. Hug the knees into chest. And just gently rock from side to side, just massaging the spine. And then release the knees, roll over to your right side and just stay there. And then very gently come back to a seated position. And we'll just finish with a few breaths. So just take a deep breath in and gently exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then thank you very much from me. Namaste. Lovely to have you with me. And I'll see you next time.